The rift that was here is gone now, which means we can reach the place you were trying to go to earlier. If we keep this up, we'll be able to fix all the rifts, and we'll be able to save your father.
Yeah.
You there, a moment of your time. I am Left, Minister of Hyrule. Pardon the intrusion, but could you tell me where we are? Oh, Princess Zelda! I'm embarrassed to admit I didn't recognize you in that cloak. Why are you wearing that? So, we failed to save you from that beast, and now you're out here facing much danger. I must confess, I am surprised to hear of your abilities. And your friend Tri accompanied you this whole time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Tri. You can see me? Who could miss you? You're floating right there. And aren't you precious? I thought only Zelda could see me. Oh, so Lady Impa couldn't see you. How odd. Oddities aside, I'm worried about His Majesty and the General. We'll need to make a plan. There's much to consider, but for now let's head to the marked location Lady Impa told you about. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Would you mind showing me your map? If I recall correctly... Yes, that's the place. That's where Lady Impa's brother lives. Makes sense she'd send you there.
Hi.
I'll lead the way. Follow me. Also, if we go back into the dungeon area here. Over here, Princess. Let's travel together, shall we? I guess it's not going to let me. But there is an entrance just there to go back into the rift where we were. Because the dungeon is blocked off inside. The only way to access the dungeon is from the rift spot there. But we're currently locked into this, so... Ha ha ha, wait for me! Wait for me! Wait for me! Except I'm faster than you. Especially if I spin.
Hi.
Right in here, Princess. Hello, sir. Pardon us, but my name is Left. Lady Impa is my colleague and... What's that? I'm a very busy man. No time for chatter. Now get. I apologize for the unannounced visit, but please, we'll only be a moment. No, I'm about to leave. Come back later. If you could just hear us out. I said no! I've got to save Link. Huh? Hang on here. That's Link's cloak. So why do you have it? Did you see him? Well? What? Okay, tell me everything. Tell me about the rifts and everything you know about the swordsman. I understand the situation now. Thanks for the explanation, Princess. I finally got through to him. Alright, this has been bugging me ever since you barged in here. What is this floaty thing? Lueburry is great. You can see me too? That's strange. Zelda's always been able to, but now both of you can as well. You're telling me we're the only ones who can see you? That's odd. Indeed. Such a fascinating, and might I add, adorable creature. Yeah, sure. But back to the matter at hand. What is that you and I have in common? We both ended up in rifts, and lived to tell the tale. It seems the rifts change people somehow. Oh yeah, guess I should introduce myself. The name's Lueburry. I'm Impa's older brother. And the swordsman who saved you is Link. I made his weapon, the Sword of Might. Mr. Lueburry, why did you make him a sword? Princess, remember that big, nasty blue fella who captured you? The sword was for taking him out. See, I spent my time researching Hyrule's history and its rifts. For ages now, rifts have appeared, and sometimes folk have ended up in them. Those unfortunate enough to be pulled into a rift vanish without a trace. After which townsfolk would say they've been stolen away. Anyhow, Link made it his mission to fight the monsters that come crawling out of the rifts. He also tried to prevent folks from going missing, and I've been helping him as I am able to. Which is why I made him a sword. That was effective against the rift monsters. The Sword of Might, Princess Zelda's wielding, is the very one I hoped would be of use to Link. So Link was helping out with the rifts as well. Plenty of monsters come out of the rifts, but that blue one was particularly powerful. I've got a hunch that if we take him out, it'll fix the whole people disappearing business. Princess, you shared that Link managed to take the blue guy out. And yet the rifts keep coming. Clearly we're missing something. The rift in the forest is gone, but Link's not back. What we need is more information. I may have something useful. When I was taken by the rift in Hyrule Castle, it felt like I was flown somewhere far away. The rift I was pulled into was at Hyrule Castle, but Princess Zelda found me in a rift in the forest. So how did I end up over there? Rifts don't follow the same rules as your world. Things connect differently inside them. My friends had mentioned something about oversized rifts in other areas. We might end up finding the king and other missing people in far-off rifts. So maybe Link is somewhere else then. Hey Zelda, I'm going to fly up and high to look for some of the other big rifts. I think I found some. There's no saying where Zelda's father and the others might be, but I did spot some big rifts we can go explore. I've marked them on your map, Zelda. If we fix the rifts, we may be able to save your father and the others. So let's get to work, Zelda. Princess Zelda, I must insist that you refrain from going to any more rifts. It's far too dangerous. That's up to her to decide, Minister. I mean, she's the only one capable of mending the rifts. During this time of crisis in Hyrule, we all have to play our parts, Princess Zelda included. You make a salient point, Mr. Lueburry. Princess, I urge you to go with Tri to the other rifts. You're the only one who can fix them and save all the people who've gone missing. Minister, you stay here and help me investigate the rifts. We'll play support for the princess. Oh, of course. Investigations are my specialty. Or specialty. Princess, the rifts marked by Tri are located in the Garura Desert and Jabul waters. Please let me know if you require further information. Alright, Princess. I'll leave it to you to find the king, General Wright, and Link. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That sword you've got there, pretty sure I can make it even more powerful than it is. I'll have to do more research on it though, so talk to me later if you're interested. There we go, main quest complete, and some new ones start up now. Searching for everyone. Also, talking to NPCs is quite important, especially if they have speech bubbles above their heads. I'll be here helping Mr. Lueburry investigate the rifts so I can better support you. Princess, how can I help? Tell me about the rifts. Right now, there are large rifts in Jabal Waters and the Gerudo Desert.
Yeah.
I'm happy to share anything I know about those areas. Jabal Waters? Jabal Waters is northeast of here. It's home to the Zora, who are remarkable swimmers. The residents are divided into the Sea Zora and River Zora. On the coast, soon after entering Jabal Waters, there is a small Hylian fishing village. I'm sure the villagers there will have interesting morsels to share with you about the local area.
Yeah.
How about the Gerudo Desert? The Gerudo Desert is west of us. It's a harsh land with high temperatures and sandstorms. Skilled warriors known as the Gerudo live in a town far into the desert. Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention, they're all women, not a man among them. They're often on patrol near the desert entrance, so you may want to talk to them there.
Yeah.
Anything else? No, thank you, I'm good. Let's talk though. I keep thinking about His Majesty, the General and Link. I hope that by mentioning the rifts, or mending the rifts, they'll be returned to us. Farewell. Also, I love the speech bubble-like backgrounds. It's very, Secret of Mana. Please take care of yourself. We're counting on you to find the king. And the General and Link. You want to chat about the sword, huh? As I mentioned before, the Sword of Might is my craftsmanship. For a while now, I've been researching a type of crystal that's sometimes left behind from the rifts. In my research, I discovered that it's highly effective against rift monsters. Aha! It appears you have some of that blue crystal with you. I ended up calling it Might Crystal. It's what I forged the Sword of Might from, in fact. During my investigations into the rifts, I met Link, who's from Suthorn Village. I made the sword for him, and the rest is history. Link's made a good use of the sword. Meanwhile, I've continued forging things with Might Crystals. See that machine in the corner? I designed it to enhance the sword. Yeah? Looking at the sword, it seems like it's lost some of its power. But once we have enhanced it, it'll be back to its original state. You should give it a try. All you need to do is bring me some Might Crystals. Enhancing weaponry. Check the machine in Lueburry's house to enhance your weapons using Might Crystals. Which will now actually specify that they're Might Crystals. If you haven't done this yet, you should do, it'll say unknown crystals, or something like that. Whenever you get a new one, or in your inventory probably. So if that still says that, you should probably check with this now, and upgrade some stuff. It is very possible to miss that. What do you want to enhance? Just my energy for now, but the sword is still an option at some point, once we get more crystals. Start with energy. 5 Might Crystals. Let's go. Sure thing, leave it to me. Also, this machine is like perfect. It's such a cool machine. And it works like, it's flawless. It's a concept. But anyway, the energy gauge is now level 2. Making it much longer than it was before. What do you want to enhance? Can't afford anything at the moment. Alright, check out the machine whenever you want to enhance something. But yeah, now that's much longer and we will have much more use of that, probably. Also, you're telling me we have a game where we have a character called Try, and collectibles called Might Crystals. So it's a game about try as we might. Okay, seems fair. Now I want an image of Try dressed up as a Nintendo Wii, or dressed up as a Nintendo Wii in like a Might Crystal shape. Try as we might. Might be the dumbest thing I've ever thought of. Anyway. Lueburry's diary is here. Read entry 1. The crystal I unearthed at the rift site. What I'm now calling a Might Crystal has strange power. The monsters that sprang from the rift seemed repelled by it. If I can get enough of it, I feel certain it would be powerful against the rift monsters. After many late nights of research, I've developed a technology that can refine the crystals. From there, I'll also be able to create a weapon from the crystals as well as enhance that weapon. So now I'm pondering what type of weapon I should make. I'll test some things to begin with. I was nearly attacked by a monster in the forest when a young man named Link rescued me. Folks in Suthorn Village tell me that Link was among a group of kids who were stolen away. These kids made it back somehow though. Remarkable. All of the kids who were taken by the rifts have lost something. For Link, he lost the ability to speak. Despite all he has been through, he fights to keep others safe. His bravery has moved me deeply. Then it hit me. This young man would be the best person to entrust the Sword of Might to. I do believe I can support him in his efforts. Tomorrow, I'll visit Suthorn Village again. The Sword of Might I entrusted to Link packs a wallop against those rift monsters, as I hoped. But it doesn't seem to be enough for the blue monster, who we believe is creating the rifts. It is a fearsome monster indeed. I suspect the sword is not yet powerful enough to defeat him. However, I should be able to further enhance the sword, so I must gather more might crystals. Link stopped by on his way home from his travels. He likes the hood I gave him the other day. While I cannot speak, his feelings come through as clear as day. I've decided to make a new weapon. I must do what I can to continue to help Link. Link stopped by. He's off to defeat that blue monster once and for all. He seemed to be in a huge rush, but I couldn't figure out why. The Sword of Might has been forged, as best as I am able. I gave him some other weapons too, yet I cannot help but worry. Please stay safe and return to us, Link. That's all the entries in the diary. Let's head on out and see what else we can do. Probably the most important thing is to grab this waypoint here. Also, there's a signpost here, which doesn't quite look right, but it's amusing. Wanted, Princess Zelda. If sighted, send word to the King of Hyrule. Also, I should probably check back with the village back down here as well, because they did get the wife back, I'm assuming. But I think this is the guy. But this guy has a quest for us, so... Hello there, traveler. Mind if I bend your ear? Things have been a mess lately, with the rifts and monsters and whatnot. It's got my wife worried sick. I was thinking I'd cheer her up by bringing home something rare. So I got on a little walk, and what do I find? A giant plant that flies. But wouldn't you know, near those caves deep in the forest, I lose sight of the thing. Now I'm half convinced I imagined it. I have no idea if I'll ever see that plant again. Also, whenever you have a quest that an NPC wants something, you have to make sure it's right in front of them, basically. There's like an area in front of them where they're standing, where it's going to check for whatever they need. You can't have it like next to them or behind them. That's it! The plant, that's the plant I saw! You took the time to go find it for me. Well, thanks, traveler. I should go grab my wife. She'll want to take a look at the... Huh? This thing's not a plant at all! It's a monster! Help! Oh, I really had no idea what I was dealing with. I'm sorry you went out of your way to bring it to me. But well, there's no way that would have cheered up my wife. Honey, you went through all that trouble just to make me feel better? Othera, did you hear all that? Well, your voice does carry. You know, there was no need to do that, all for my sake. I'm perfectly happy as long as I have my darling husband with me. Aw, shucks. You've always been good at making me blush. Once things settle down, Othero, what do you say the two of us do some traveling? That sounds nice. Tonight, let's think of a place to go together. You got it. Thanks for bringing me what I asked for. Here's something for you. Got a mic crystal! You can use it to enhance at Lueburry's home. Honey, what about Suthorn Village? I hear Lake Hylia is lovely too. Dear, there's no need to decide now. You've got all the time in the world to mull it over. So yeah, we can do stuff around the world to get mic crystals, which is going to make exploring very important. Very, very important. And finding a lot of mic crystals is probably going to take us one of the things that's going to take us the most time. Can you believe it? My wife is back home, safe and sound. I didn't know what to do when I saw her swept up in that rift. So anyway, the cloak of yours. It's just like Link's. Is that what's in style right now? I guess so. But that should be everything here. Let me just double check the shop. There are some potions here. Red potion restores 5 hearts, which is pretty good. Not that we need to buy it. We're kind of good at the moment. Purple potion. Can we actually, like... Do we need a bottle for these, or can we just buy these? Purple potion is 3 hearts and a bit of energy. We can just buy it. Okay, cool. I've never bought a potion in my life. But these are actually pretty good to probably buy now. A little bit expensive though. But it's fair enough considering what they do, so. And then blue potion, which stores 2 segments of energy. We'll buy that as well. Good stuff. And now if we go to our inventory, we should be able to drink it from this screen, the drink screen. We can see what the effects of the potions have by the icons on them, which is quite useful. With that though, I think we have everything in Suthorn Village and the southern area as a whole. So we're ready to go out into the world with the best music playing all around us, which is so good. There should be a few things we can get here right now though. Starting with like all of the enemies, all the echoes. So let's like have a look at that. Get you. It's for an Octorok. Nice. It's gonna shoot stuff out for us. We also only takes 1 triangle for. We have 4 triangles now, so we can actually like do a whole lot more. Most used. Let's get this chest up here. Some rock salt. We didn't really need that. 10 portions though, that's pretty good. Nothing else around. There's quite a lot to explore. Gotta see if I remember things. There's this here. If we dive through and cut the seaweed, or whatever it is, by spinning, got another mic crystal. Try this cave out as well. We're gonna take a lot of time exploring places. Also, I need something else before I can do anything here. And pretty much from this point on, the whole world is open to us, so we can do whatever we want in whatever order, pretty much. There are a few things that will be in a specific order. But we should be just, like, pretty free to do whatever. Link! Link! Are you there? There are so many monsters here! Fight them off for me, please! Upper wall. That's a good one. It's so good. Combine our monster's strength with our echoes combined. Also gonna grab that before it disappears. Get it, get it, get it. Nice. Wow! Saving the day as always, the heroic... Huh? You're not Link. Sorry about that. The HUD had me thinking you were someone else. Please forgive the confusion. My name is Verly. I'm a resident of Suthorn Village. I set out to chop grass in my village, and then before I knew it, I chopped my way to Southern Prairie. While I was here, I figured I might as well get rid of the shrubs that make a little plot for myself. That was when the monsters appeared and, well, you know the rest. There's a lesson here. You should never get too absorbed in your work. I'd like to pay you back for saving me. It's not much, but I hope you'll take it. 20 rupees is good. We just spent a whole bunch on potions, so... Oh, Link, the person I mistook you for. He's a brave swordsman from the Suthorn Village. He's been a light to us all of us. But right now, he's off fighting monsters. It's rare to see a young person with that sort of drive to help others. I hope he's doing well, wherever he might be. If you run into a swordsman wearing a hood and green tunic, can you pass him a message? His friends in Suthorn Village will be there for him when he comes home. Nice. Now just quickly, there's a few more things I want to get done quickly. If we explore a little bit around here, there should be a spider, which is terrifying, but also if we can get it, that'd be good. Ha! Fire! Fire! Burn! There we go. Let's get rid of those. And let's learn the Crawltula Echo. This is a very good echo to get at the very beginning of the game. Because what we can do with it, if I can actually get rid of these enemies first, it can fight for us pretty well. For one thing, it does take 3 triangles of power. That should be fine. There's a lot of enemies around. It's problematic. But I want to get this heart piece up here. And the way that we can do that is if we bind to it and follow it, it can actually, like, get us up here. Okay. That one's gonna be super useful to have. Right, we have 4 now. It's perfect. Got another piece of heart. And let's head back to the cave now that we can climb up the wall. I think you see where this is going. Because now we can bind and follow. Oh, it's fighting another one. There's another one actually here, so we could have actually been in the cave and done this already. But we actually probably want to respawn this so it goes the way we want it to. Up the wall. Up the wall. Come on. All the way. There we go. It's very good for climbing things. Oh, creepy though. Get 50 rupees. Makes you really happy. Plus the 20 rupees. Excellent. But anyway, that's actually probably going to be it for now. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.